Hello everyone and welcome to another video on the channel. Now in today's video we are going to be scalping the NASDAQ 100. Okay, so the NASDAQ 100 is very interesting because this is very like the US 30. Okay, it's a very bullish pair to trade. Okay, so we know that usually the buys have higher probability than the sells, but obviously those are on the bigger time frames. So there is a very simple way to scalp NASDAQ. Okay, and this basically goes for US 30 as well, but we're going to be talking about NASDAQ in this video. So the lowest time frame that we usually use is the 15-minute time frame. Okay, we usually don't go lower because it gets a little bit messy. Second thing that is very helpful for us once we start using it is this indicator, and this is basically the only indicator that we use, which is the sessions one. Okay, so basically you can find some indicators. You go to I think built-in ones, or no, not actually built-in. I think this is a private one. So you type in, sorry, just getting messed up right now. Sessions. Okay, there we go. So there we go. We have a lot of different session indicators. This is the one I use. You feel free to use whichever you want, because this is all very going to be very similar. So this is the one I use. Okay, and in this sessions indicator, you can see you have Asia, we have London, and New York. Asia is not the one I'm interested in. I'm interested in London and New York. So feel free to color this however you want. This is just the colors that I have. Okay, so as you can see, NASDAQ, obviously this is from the USA. Okay, so there's an index with all the tech companies of all the US market. So this obviously is going to perform its best when New York is open, well, when America is open, basically when US is open. So I don't recommend trading this too much in London. And as you will see, usually during London, there's not much movement. So the most interesting is to trade it while New York, well, America opens, basically, or New York session, however you want to call it. So we're going to be looking to trade only during New York session, okay, using supply and demand zones, which is what we always do. Okay, so for example, here we can see London is opening, very consolidating, then all of a sudden has a break of structure a little before, like 1 hour before New York open. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw supplies demand zone, sorry, over here, and we're going to wait for price to come back. Okay, price magically comes back when New York opens. It comes back, rejects it. There's definitely some long opportunities over here. Where's my stop loss? Over here, stop loss a little bit below. And we can target, this really depends on yourself. You can target this high. You can use a trailing stop loss. For example, if you see this and then see breaking structure, you can say, okay, my stop is going to be below, or whatever. Okay, or maybe you have a strict 1 to 4 rule. Maybe this is your rule, always 1 to 4. This really depends on yourself. Okay, but this is a nice trade. Very simple. Okay, you enter literally around 3:15, 3:30 my time, and literally in 40 minutes, 45 minutes, you're done. Okay, or you can say, okay, I'm gonna trade until I see maybe a rejection candle, maybe one of these candles. So I see this candle, and then okay, I'm gonna get out because I see rejection. So a reversal might be happening. Okay, so this is basically one example. We can see another example over here the next day. Okay, we have this whole area over here, which is a lot of consolidation. So we know there's a lot of volume. So we can draw this whole range over here. We can just wait for price to come back. We see during London, nothing major is happening. Then all of a sudden, New York opens very bullish. Crazy pin bar. Okay, so you can definitely find some entries over here. This really depends how you enter. We do have some strict rules for that. You can say, okay, my stop loss goes a little bit above this wick, and we can target this, for example, this low. Or if you have this same exact rule of 1 to 4, you can say, okay, I'm going to go 1 to 4, and then you're out as well. Maybe with a light pullback, but it is what it is. Maybe say, okay, I'm going to just leave it running with my trailing stop loss, always going to go lower and lower to get the maximum out of the trade. But let's say we do one strict 1 to 4. So the day before we made 4%, the next day we made 4%, and all pretty quick. Okay, as you can see right here, nothing major happened during Asian, nothing happened during London, and then New York. Again, crazy move. So there is some more zones over here, a nice supply zone where price actually came into. And then obviously you can say, okay, I'm going to be looking to sell somewhere here, stop loss a little bit above the zone. I'm going to target this low, or I'm going to stick to 1 to 4, okay, which you would be out pretty quick. But if you target the next low, then obviously you would have made 7% or a little bit more. So those are just 3 profitable days in a row, which is 3 trades. So that's 100% win rate for now, obviously. So let me see if I can see some more examples. Okay, let me see. I'm not seeing any clear examples right now, so there will be no trades. Okay, I see a nice break of structure over here. Okay, London was pretty bullish. We wait for price to come back. New York opens very bearish. We're going to maybe look for some entries over here. Stop loss a little bit below. We can target the next high over here, or we can target 1 to 4, whatever you want. Okay, and boom, another one. So you can see there aren't trades every single day on the 15-minute, maybe on a lower time frame, but we don't trade that. But yeah, there are basically trades every single week, maybe 2, maybe 3, and the win rate is pretty high. Okay, as you can see already, I'm looking for some more trades over here. So this would be a small zone over here. Okay, so you can see London opened pretty bullish, then rejected it, and then New York opened pretty bullish, rejected it, and then finally reacted to it. It's not the cleanest setup, but it's definitely valid. So let's see if we can find another one. Okay, I'm gonna do the last one over here. You can see how consolidating whole Asia was. Okay, this is just crazy, just consolidating so much with a lot of volume. Okay, so tricky to draw our zone, but we're going to use the volume tool as well. There we go. So price comes back here as New York opens bearish, rejects it, and then we say, okay, we're going to enter over here. Stop loss a little bit below. We can target the next high, or we can target 1 to 4, 1 to 5, whatever your rule is. Okay, this really depends on yourself. It's just showing valid levels with a nice entry and a nice timing. Okay, so we can say, okay, we're going to target this high, and boom, there we go. A nice little over 5%, as you can see. Okay, so guys, this is pretty much it for NASDAQ. It's not needed to make it any more complex. Okay, it's just very simple. Just look for a nice supply or demand zone with a nice volume, and then just wait for price to come into that zone. Look for maybe some entry candles, enter, and have your strict target rules. So guys, this is pretty much it for the NASDAQ. It can't get any more simple. I don't understand people making it so complex with all those different time frames, all those different indicators and rules and stuff. We can clearly see it's just super simple. So yeah, guys, hope you liked it. Let us know if you start using this strategy on NASDAQ, as it's definitely very profitable way of trading, and it goes very quick. Okay, NASDAQ moves so quick. It's crazy. Once it starts moving, as you can see here, it just moves so quick. It's just beautiful. So yeah, guys, if you like this video, just leave a like. Ask us any questions in the comments down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. We're uploading new videos every single week. And if you're looking for an in-depth training, you can check out our trading program, as the link is in the description below. Okay, so guys, hope you like this video. Have a great day. We'll see you in the next video.